to that aspect. I did go back to the office for a little while. I went back for a stretch last year from like end of October to January. Yeah, we were part of a test team. To bring, it's what's happening right now. We were the first, yeah, for not for this team specifically, but our team was an ensemble team that was tested to come back to site, and we were brought back to site for 3 months. They don't have enough. It's just going to be so interesting to see. There's definitely not enough room for everybody in that building. There's just not. There's just not. And they have to hire more people because the ensemble queue is like stacked all the time. I don't know if you're a queue watcher like I am, but our queue is constantly packed, constantly. That's why when he's that's why when he was like, "This the queue's packed," I'm like, "Okay, that means I just work all day." It's like that's what I do now. No change. Okay. Oh, I would love to see it, right? Because that's my favorite thing is once I get used to it and I get my formula down to like doing it. Oh, that it's like poetry. I can make it go so fast. Because I had completely control of my numbers. Like my numbers across the board are on par. Like I have a
It's week 16 of the NFL. And up next, we're going to look at Patrick Mahomes. He's gone over 4,000 yards
things like
passing now
that.
for the year. It's the Chiefs and the Broncos, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
The usual sea of red here in this spectacular venue has been turned white as we are high above snowy GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in KC. It is week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gaudin on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather, snow, and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams ignore the distraction and the strangeness of playing in a snow game? Because it actually affects the crowd as well. That big roar you get is often muffled when there's a snow game. And the second part was...
Like, look at what you're doing for my time. Amazing. Yes. Let's go. 2 seconds. I like that. And you immediately get a drop out of unavailable, like you know if you're not unavailable at all, right? Oh. That doesn't even, I don't even know, does that count? I don't even think that counts. Oh yeah, and then it happened. Oh, that is like the best in the world. That's like my big. Oh my god! Or when you're sitting there waiting to get the call and you're unavailable, and you're like the next one to get a call, but that call doesn't come for whatever reason forever. Like it's like you get to be the one that waits 10 minutes when everybody else's available time is like three. Do you want to know why? It's because what you're queued for. You're queued for homeowners. They're not. That's why I'm queued for. Yep. Okay, so I'm CS tier two ensemble homeowners, and I know there's more that they threw in there at me. Non, I didn't get any commercial calls because I wasn't trained for commercial, nor did I want that level of like support. Um, but yeah, that was that's what I'm queued for. And so I would sit there and then watch somebody who was sitting there, and the homeowners would come across, and of course I'm gonna get it because they are queued for homeowners, but they're queued for tier 1, so I'll take the homeowners. Dude, you deal with the Wild West installers. That's what you deal with in tier 1. Are you kidding me? My installers have to be certified. That's my favorite part about it, is that in ensemble support, they have to be certified to call you, to work with you. If not, bye. You got to go get your training and then call me back when you don't ask me how to do a remote connection. Please and thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, are you, who hired you, bro? It's plug and play, right? Right? You mean I actually should know a little bit about electrical? Yeah. Hi, Cam. We're just here talking about our different cues. Whoa. Whoa. That person is not. Do we got calls stuck in queue? He said that
the holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift in the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This fielded right at the goal line. Still fighting for more. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
And he'll power his way up near the 25.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
The numbers for Williams a week ago: 13 carries, 63 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. get out and attack them, and make sure you knock them back on their butts. And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Off the option, here's Williams. And Williams is going to pick up a Broncos first down as he gets this up past the 40. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. This defense for the Chiefs, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
One of the good things offenses did years ago was they lettered their gaps the same on each side. A gap between guard and center on either side. That's what you want to control when you're trying to run the ball up the middle.
And why is that?
Because typically you either have a big nose guard in there in an odd front, 3-man front, or you have defensive tackles that might line up in the A-gaps trying to gain an advantage and get upfield themselves. If you can control that, it gives the back plenty of space to pick and choose where to go.
And there, a great inside run, broke the contact and got some space. A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. He's giving me the evil eye, folks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Goff. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. On 1st down, Mahomes. And incomplete and dropped there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos and Cortland Sutton heading back out there. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little, they bask in it. They think this is, okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way. Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him. Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes come your way, too, because I've got to kick coverage in his direction.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's Goff now on second down. He completes this to Sutton. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now it's gone. And this is going to be incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot. But nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs. So a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know, a black veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. His first catch of the game. Good for 11 and a first down. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. The Chiefs at 10-4 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 35. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 35-yard line. They go play action. Now Mahomes. A quick throw here. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the Chiefs who got the road victory there, so now looking to claim the season series at home in KC. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this this time it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused. Touchdown!
Rashee Rice, 29 yards. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Broncos are about set to go on offense as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And Williams is going to pick up a Broncos first down as he'll get this up past the 40.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now Goff on first down. Finding Sutton on the out route who makes the catch. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. These two teams all tied after one. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Up the middle, it's Williams. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 55 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Brought down at the 20.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Goff now looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
On first down, it's gone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there with an amazing diving catch. And the Broncos have taken the lead. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it out in order to try and get the upset win.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he is caught. They'll have the 1st down and more than that. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Quez Watkins, 61 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. He threw the touchdown pass on that last drive, his 20th on the year. And he'll start again here, 1st down. Goff on 1st down. On the slant, completes to Sutton. Yeah, good job to get him to the ground quickly right there at the 36-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Goff. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line.
They're just going to run a drive route here with their tight end. Let him get upfield about 10 yards and then move toward the middle of the field. This ball's right on target, and it results in a 1st down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Here's Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2nd down and 6 now. Now Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And now for him on the season. That is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 84 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Goff. And this will be incomplete.
They'll definitely say that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Now Mahomes. His throw incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Javonte Williams and the rest of the Bronco offense back out onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. 2nd and 6.
At the 22-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2. That is pulled in by a diving Kelsey. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that count?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was the tight end. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a 1st down. Roughing, it is a 1st.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. The home teamers are down to 2 games remaining to try and find that first win as they fall to 0-15. The big story thus far has really been the snow. It's made footing treacherous. And if the forecast holds, it's only going to get worse. But I can tell you as a fan, these are the games you love to watch.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
On second down, here's Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
1st and 10 at the
first down, Mahomes. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Schwartz. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Second and a couple.
At the 47-yard line.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down at 7. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they want to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots. And right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. On play action, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's second and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. This will be caught just inside the 10. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And his kick is good. And that'll bring them back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. You know, maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling because the explosions on offense are happening. So that's going to keep the crowd going. They're loving that. But defensively, they just can't get it together to get the stops they've needed in order to help increase their margin. They've got to find a way. But you're not counting on it. That's exactly what you said. Can't miss your turn, can't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, they're going for another opportunity now. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Pass taken in by this big tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. This one swung out to Williams. They show off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Goff. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Now Goff. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. First down, Denver. Now a first down throw. Goff. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. Now a 2nd and 10. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
York able to send this one through, and that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf, dude. That's bottom shelf material. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
2nd and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure. pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Over the dime looked on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Goff now looks to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. The end result, 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no difficult.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He'll buy some time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Now Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Denver's offense ready to go again. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They begin the drive with Williams. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. They got 29 yards that time.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. There's Goff. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Goff. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now it's Goff. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. Now here's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Kelsey on the crossing route here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Open man here, it's the tight end Kelsey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. This one taken in by Otten. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And Mahomes going to hustle him up to the line here. Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Mahomes to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of the first after a gain of about 9. On second down, Williams. And he's going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And this win was impressive, Charles. And look, they were honest with us this week. They had this game circled on the calendar for quite a while, coming in and taking down the reigning Super Bowl champions.
And you and I both know from experience that having the title reigning Super Bowl champs is a blessing.
No, so you're not going to the store. Okay. Yeah, but you have to understand we're coming from Ensemble in Tier 1, and our feet don't stop, baby. You were either on break, off break, or taking calls. It's not like our world is taking calls. So This says nothing to us. Yeah, it's like that makes my day go by faster. So yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, thank you again. Well, have a good night, guys. Bye. This is how in phase works. You either take it or you get left behind. Somebody else is going to take it and nab it. And that's exactly what, if I wouldn't have taken it, if I wouldn't have said, yep, I want it, they would have passed me on and I would have lost my opportunity.
Right.
So am I taking this opportunity? Yeah, I'm going to be fucking, yeah, I've waited way too fucking long. I've waited way too long. Was it unexpected? Yeah, but you have to be. I'm not even playing. You have to be willing to go with the flow, and I mean right the fuck now. But like overtime is going to be available for me now, where it hasn't been, and I won't have to be taken. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be new. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. But